I finished! I finished! Now what? Oh no!
Looks like you made it.
What?
It must have been scary.
Sorry, I've got homework to do.
I'm glad you got back safely.
No thanks, I'm not hungry.
Anyway, welcome back.
Oh, hi, Miss Stafford.
So, you're in kind of a fix, aren't you? Well, don't worry. I'm here to help you. You're going to meet 7 people who really lived in the 19th century. Str.at.e.s created this adventure just for you. You should feel honored. This screen is called the media screen. On the top right are 5 buttons: text, video, music, art, and literature. When they're highlighted, you can click them. All 3 of the games that you're going to play are behind the text button. The counter is right below the media button. And below the counter, you can see the map button, the go back button, the OK button, and the quit button. Go ahead, look around. Remember, when you're ready to play the games, click the text button. To play 3 different games to get back: strategy, clue, and word. To win, you have to play all 3 games. If you don't get enough points, you might miss your senior prom. Well, just kidding. When you're ready to play a game, just click one of the 3 buttons at the top of this screen. All set? Read the question, listen to the cyber strategy. Then, if you need to, reread the biography. Click your answer and then click OK. You need 900 points to get back to my house. Look at this score. You beat Str.at.e.s. Ready? Here's how to play the word game. Listen to the cyber conversation. Then find the sentence that uses the word correctly. Click your answer. Then click OK. Wonderful! You're absolutely correct. You're a genius.
Str.at.e.s.
Take a trip, be the one, connecting to a million worlds of timeless fun. Future, past, adventure in, discoveries will open up when you begin. People, places, famous faces that you'll meet. Str.at.e.s. Where else can you go to take a supersonic leap? Str.at.e.s.
Str.at.e.s.
At your fingertips. Come into Str.at.e.s.
Str.at.e.s.
Scientific, it's a trip. Str.at.e.s.
Str.at.e.s.
Let the universe unfold. Stories left untold. Str.at.e.s. The sense is here.
Str.at.e.s.
Travel in time, such a breeze. It's the ultimate curiosity. Words and music, tap into it. Data test. Where else can you go to get a neural blast? Str.at.e.s.
Str.at.e.s.
At your fingertips. Come into Str.at.e.s.
Str.at.e.s.
Scientific, it's a trip. Str.at.e.s.
Str.at.e.s.
Let the universe unfold. Stories left untold. Str.at.e.s.
Strange attractor energy source. Str.at.e.s.
Fantastic! You got it! Excellent! Keep up the good work. Great! You got it! Magnificent! You're right! Wonderful. You're absolutely correct. That's right. Good answer. You're absolutely correct. Good work. You're great. Here's the correct answer. Keep on trying. I know you can do it. Okay. Here's the right answer. Don't give up. I'm counting on you. Think about it. Then try again. Try again. You can do it.
You sure this is the place?
Yeah, it's the mall.
Well, we follow the directions. This is it.
This is kind of a weird place for a communications project.
I think it's cool.
Well, it doesn't look like anybody's home. Let's go.
You're late.
We kind of got lost and thought that maybe...
Did you know that General Hooker had arrived a few hours later at the Battle of Gettysburg? It might have changed the course of the entire Civil War. I guess not. Did you know that time is relative and it rarely flows in one direction? Well, don't dawdle. Follow me.
After you.
Welcome to my home. Look around, look around, look around.
This is cool.
I'm Miss Stafford. Now, let me get your name straight. Jessica? Sarah? Max? And you must be Tony, right? And Mr. Marashiro sent you here to experience the future of communication. Well, it's all right here in front of you.
You mean all these antiques?
I've already given you a hint.
Oh, you mean when you said that time rarely flows in one direction?
Yes, you were listening. Excellent. Now, watch this. This is Str.at.e.s. It accesses all neural synaptic transactions from the past, present, and future.
Excuse me?
Str.at.e.s lets you access anyone, anywhere, anytime. And it likes to play games. These are your Str.at.e.s navigators. They let you play with Str.at.e.s. Okay, now, let's get started.
What happened?
Str.at.e.s is pretty quirky. Let me get my navigator and check something out.
I got this thing wired.
Tony, what did you do?
I don't know, but I have a bad feeling about this.
Now don't dawdle. Here's how to play the clue game. Each one of these titles describes one of the biographies. When you think you know which title fits this biography, highlight it and then click OK.
Birds by the thousands paint their patterns in the sky. Wheeling out of the heavens, they come to call on naturalist Alex Griffiths, whose bird sanctuary is unique in Australia and probably the world. Twice each day, the birds desert the trees to feed on a special diet, devised by Mr. Griffiths, of bread mixed with honey and other ingredients. With all these beaks to feed, he happily enlists volunteer helpers, and more than 250,000 visitors of all ages come each year to learn at close range about the wild but friendly birds.
These lovely flowers are responsible for the rare quality of the delicious blossom honey, for which this section is justly famous. Wild bee trees are chopped down in the spring and robbed of their sweet store. The workers, along with the queen bee, are removed to bee gums, which are hives made from sections of hollow trees. These are capped with slanting roofs to keep out the rain. The lower end is set snugly upon a flat rock and notched on one side to provide an entrance for the captive workers. The honey is often used as a substitute for sugar. It is called long sweetening, short sweetening being a coarse brown sugar.
After carefully examining the center, he scrapes away the pollen which fertilizes the seeds that reproduce the flower. The pollen is kept in a test tube for use in developing other varieties of flowers in future experiments. Next, the anthers are removed. Now, if another flower's pollen is applied, there will grow the seeds of a strain completely different from the original blossom. In applying the pollen, he had to be certain to saturate the pistil, the tiny pocket where the reproducing seeds incubate. Thriving on the man-supplied pollen, the seeds grew until they were planted to bloom as a new creation.
Folks around here kid me a lot about being a school teacher. I didn't have much formal schooling, but I read every book I could get my hands on. I can recite Homer's Iliad from memory, and I once beat half of Blount County in a spelling contest. I am a good teacher, and I keep good discipline in my school. I have strict rules for my students. No drinking, no gambling, no cussing, no horse racing, no dancing, and no fighting. Folks also tease me because I charge more than other teachers. $8 a semester, 1/3 in cash, 1/3 in corn, and 1/3 in calico cloth for my shirts. It might be high, but I make sure my students get their money's worth.
Most writers like the public to think that they compose in a frenzy of inspiration. they would positively shudder at the thought of letting their readers take a peek behind the scenes at the weak ideas, the last-minute lucky accidents, the painful cutting out of badly chosen words, or even paragraphs. In short, the wheels and pulleys, red paint and black patches, which 99 times out of 100 go into composing a piece of writing. Take my latest effort, for example. It's called The Raven. It begins, once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. Not too bad an opening, but where to go next? I know not.
Oh my gosh! Where am I? Where is everybody? Ah! Look out! Hey! Watch where you're going. Paper! Get your paper! San Francisco? 1906? What am I doing here? I'm not even born yet.
Sarah, can you hear me?
Miss Stafford? Where are you?
Look at your Str.at.e.s navigator.
What happened?
Well, let's figure it out. Do you know where you are?
San Francisco, April 18, 1906.
Wait a second. I know that date. That's the date of the San Francisco earthquake.
Did you say earthquake? Can you get me out of here right now?
Listen to me, Sarah. You can get back, but you've got to play the game.
I don't want to play a game.
Str.at.e.s will show you how. I've got to go find the other kids. I'll check back with you when I can.
Wait! How much time do I have?
Not much. You better hurry. The earthquake could hit at any time. Good luck.
Oh, boy.
In 1913, efforts were made by philanthropist Rodman Wanamaker to preserve a record of the Indian culture. He organized what was called the Last Great Indian Council. Tribal chiefs gathered from 169 distant reservations to take part in the historic ceremony. Never again would so many of their generation be brought together.
Even when I was a boy, I loved to listen to the sounds of the forest. Later, when I decided to make the talking leaves for my people, I drew pictures of the sounds I heard. At first, it was good. A picture of a bird meant bird, and if it was flying, another picture could mean flying bird. The same could be done for galloping horse or turtle on a log. But soon there were too many pictures to remember. So I turned the 86 sounds in my language into pictures. And to my joy, my people could easily turn those pictures back into sounds again. With this alphabet, they could put their thoughts on paper. Then I knew that I had really caught the wild animal and tamed it.
Tickets! Ticket, please.
Ticket?
Yeah. You need a ticket to ride on my train.
I don't even know how I got here.
Uh-huh. No ticket, no ride. You're off at Mud Run.
Where's Mud Run? What's the date?
October 10th, 1888.
Wow. 1888. This is cool.
Jessica, can you hear me?
Yeah, and I can see you too. I'm on a train near a place called Mud Run. If you can believe it. I mean, imagine a place called Mud Run.
What's the date?
October 10th, 1888.
Just a minute. On that date, 2 passenger trains collided outside Mud Run, Pennsylvania.
Oh, wow. I gotta get out of here.
Look, Jessica, play the game with Str.at.e.s. It'll get you home.
But can't you help me?
You'll have to do it yourself. Just use your head and you'll be all right.
Okay, wait, how long before we crash?
It could be any minute. Better get started.
I must have done something wrong.
Guys, can you beat me up or back or whatever? Guys?
Tony, is that you?
Miss Stafford, you know how I always really liked you. Could you get me out of here quick?
Where are you?
Some boat full of soldiers in blue uniforms. Wait, there's a life preserver that says Sultana.
Ask somebody what the date is.
Are you kidding? No way.
You have to.
Excuse me, sir. Could you tell me the date?
27th?
The 27th, okay. And the month?
April?
April. The year?
1865. What are you, some kind of numbskull?
Yeah, I'm a numbskull. Did you hear that?
Tony, I checked the database. On April 27th, 1865, a riverboat called the Sultana exploded on the Mississippi.
I can't get blown up. I just got my driver's permit.
Tony, calm down. Str.at.e.s will get you home, but you've got to play the game.
Okay, so how long do I have till the Big Bang?
It doesn't give the exact time, but it could happen at any minute.
Okay, so what do I have to do?
Just play the game, Tony.
Keep your head down, the redcoats have spotted us.
The redcoats?
British soldiers, they're trying to blow up our gunpowder. Come on, we gotta get out of here. We won't be any good to Old Hickory in little pieces. Come on, let's get.
Mac, can you hear me?
I can hear you. What happened?
Never mind the details. Where are you?
In the middle of a war. There's redcoats on one side and somebody called Old Hickory on the other.
Old Hickory was a nickname for General Andrew Jackson. You must be in the War of 1812.
Great. This is all very interesting, and I'm really learning a lot, but I really think I should be getting back.
Max, all you have to do is play the Str.at.e.s game and you can get back.
How do I play?
Str.at.e.s will show you how. Better hurry.
Miss Stafford, I did it!
Are you okay?
I will be as soon as this floor stops shaking.
Sarah, you're back. There's no earthquake here.
Oh, I knew that.
Miss Stafford, I made it! I made it!
I'm glad you made it back. So, how was it?
I was terrified. I was petrified. I was mesmerized. When can I go back?
Alright, that was a piece of cake. Okay, Str.at.e.s, open sesame. Str.at.e.s, open sesame! Str.at.e.s, what's the hold up? Open up! Str.at.e.s! Get me out of this thing!
Wait a second! Wait a second!
Oh, thanks.
Are you okay?
Sure, well, that was a close one.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah, next time pack a lunch.